Greetings, punks, goths, metalheads, herberts, herbetters, Martians and subterranean folk. How you all doing? My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel. So this video today, it's called A Goth Goes Out Hiking, and basically it's trying to encourage any goths who've never tried hiking or walking, or any other alternative people like punks and metalheads, to go and give it a try. And for all you older viewers who've been watching my channel for a while, welcome aboard and let's go on an adventure. Yeah! So this is one of my very favourite walks in my local area. This is Hobson Hills Moor, and we'll be going up onto Wild Bank. Now the reason I've come today is because we're getting right to the end of summer now, and we're near the witch Sabbath of Mabon. And that's on Sunday this year, and I thought it'd be nice to celebrate it with a little walk in my favourite place. So end of summertime, and I wanted to capture it before it gets too cold, although I will come up here in the colder months. It'll just be a different experience. So one of the reasons why I'm encouraging walking is because not only is walking great for your physical well-being, it's also fantastic for your mental well-being. So if you suffer from things like anxiety and depression, then walking can really help to ease those symptoms a bit. And one of the other things why I think goth people or alternative people and other types of people might like getting into outdoors walking is there's some fascinating history in the sort of places where you can go out walking. Where I am today, there's some very dark, interesting history, and I'll reveal that a bit more as we go along with the walk, but I love it.
Follow the path through windswept moors, through deep dark forests, I explore. Ancient ruins full of mystery, hiking the lands.
Well, that's certainly new. It wasn't here last time I came up here. Just in the middle of the path. Interesting. So we're going up a hill known locally as Wild Bank here, and it's the highest hill in Tameside where I live when we get to the top. One of the other points that I absolutely love about outdoors walking and hiking is in a lot of the places where we live in the towns and cities, we're all packed in like sardines in a most unnatural way. Out here there's so much space, and out here you can be lords of your own realm. And you know, it's quite often I go out and I don't see another person, or you know, one or two people if that. So there's a lovely sense of space, peace and tranquility a lot of the time. As you can see, we're coming up to a crossroads of pathways here. So, as I promised, first bit of dark history today. Well, the area leading up to this hill is known as Gallows Clough, and that's because in medieval times they used to hang people in this area. Now often gallows were situated on top of hills where they could be seen widely from all around, and often at crossroads as well. So as you've just seen, I'm at a crossroads now. So this is a likely site for where the gallows were in medieval times, where they used to hang people. I'm not 100% because it's not been found out 100%, but it's a likely guess. And also tied in with the story of the gallows, because there were gallows in this area, there's rumours and myths about witches frequent in this area to take parts from the bodies of the hanged people to use in spells. Now, I am a bit sceptical about that, because people throughout history, especially Christians, love to give witches a bad name. Maybe there is some truth in it. I don't think they were taking the parts of hanged people, to be honest. I mean, that's like no witchcraft I know. Maybe like more sort of black magic stuff, but nah, I don't think so. But a fascinating story all the less. The tale that I read, it said a witch wanted to take the hand of a hanged man, because she could use the hangman's hand to make a powerful spell known as the Hand of Glory. So onwards and upwards we go. It's getting windier and windier the further we go up. It's often windy up here, but it's important to get out walking in all the different seasons of the year. You know, it's perfectly fine to experience the wind, the sunshine and the rain and the snow. It's not always great for filming in those conditions, because you don't want to get your camera ruined, but you can always put your camera away for a while. It's a bit cyberpunk today, thanks to Joe for these goggles. They make the perfect addition to this hat. But I like to wear my alternative gear when I can. I can't always if it's not practical, but today's a fairly easy walk. The reason I like to wear my alternative gear when I'm out is because I like to represent alternative people in a positive light, especially when you're meeting other hikers and walkers. I mean, 90% of people are friendly. You always get that 10% who, when I say hello, they ignore me or they look a bit scared, but you know, life's life. So we're just coming up to the summit of Wild Bank Hill now. The next bit of dark history is the summit of this hill where the trig point is situated. It's actually built on top of an ancient Bronze Age burial mound from thousands of years ago. They often placed Bronze Age burial mounds on top of hills or prominent locations. And if you just think someone was buried there thousands and thousands of years ago, I mean, I wonder who it was. I wonder what his life was. It's fascinating to me. Top of the world. I'm on the top of the world, and it's very windy without my mic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work my way down off the hill in a kind of long winding way round and get out of this wind, which will be nice. So it is a bit of a weird, spooky place up here. I mean, considering it has got dark history. But I've been up here many times and we've heard unusual sounds. We've heard people talking, not just me, a few of us, and there's been nobody around within sight. I think we heard strange animal noises once. So definitely a weird place, but that makes it more fascinating for me because I love things like that, as I'm sure many of you do too. Another thing I love about hiking and walking outdoors, especially places like bleak moors. I mean, how goth is it going to a place like this, walking in such an atmospheric bleak barren moor? And it could be anywhere. It could be in a barren desert, or there's all sorts of fascinating locations, or like dark mysterious forests. There's something very gothic about outdoors hiking and walking, as I'm sure many of you will find if you try it for yourselves. So just coming down off the hilltop now, we're out of the wind a bit, so it's a bit nicer. So I just thought I'd show you, I've got a new backpack. Now this is a Belgian Army surplus backpack, and it's really nice, it's comfortable. It was I think it was 15 quid with postage, and it's really comfortable. I mean, compared to my old backpack, which It was just a bit of a fun backpack really. It wasn't very comfortable for more than a mile. Now this one is really comfy, and yeah, it's nice. The only down point about that Belgian Army rucksack was the straps didn't quite fit me. They were too tight. I'm not sure if part of the straps were missing and had not been included, but it was an easy fix. There was loads of extra straps for tying things like bed rolls and, you know, tents, all sorts of things. So I just used a couple of those and extended them, and it's absolutely perfect now. And you know, I can adjust it to whatever I need, whether I'm wearing a big bulky coat or just a t-shirt. So it's, you know, it's great. So there's a lot of beautiful wide open space on this walk. Isn't that beautiful, just having all that space to yourself? And like I was saying earlier, you might not have much in life, but you come out to places like this and you're lord of the realm. Little mini quarries here, probably being used for making tracks and pathways a bit more sturdy. So if we look into the distance over there, it's where Glossop is. You can't even see the tops of the hills there, they're covered in cloud. It's kind of like the Bermuda Triangle for aeroplane crashes. There's so many airplane wrecks, and sadly so many lives have been lost by planes hitting the hills. So I do hope you've enjoyed coming along with me on this little adventure today. If you're a new viewer or new subscriber, cheers and welcome on board. And for all you older subscribers, it's always great to have you guys along. Anyway, if you did enjoy today's video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And we'll go on many more adventures together. As I was saying early on in the video, this Sunday is the Witch Sabbat of Mabon. I'm going to be celebrating it with a few friends because it's also our birthdays this month, and there's 3 of us. And we're going to be going out for a meal in a lovely vegan place, and really looking forward to that. So this vegan pub, it's not one of these new arty-farty places with a name like Loop Guru or something like that. It's actually a proper old English pub, but it's fully vegan. So yeah, we love it there. And the food's really reasonably priced as well, but I always go for the Indian food they have there. Right, so we're getting to the end of this little walk now before I go back onto a main road. So thanks for coming along with me today. I do hope you enjoyed it. And until the next video, don't forget, be different, stay weird and stay free. Take care now. Bye.